Yo, what's up? In today's video I want to talk about what is, in my opinion, the best wallet that money can buy right now. And that is the grain wallet by the company Taurus Camp in this beautiful shell cordovan leather. And I actually do mean that. I actually do think that this is the best wallet money can buy right now, at least that I know of. But before we go any further, I want to explicitly state that I've gotten this wallet for free by Taurus Camp. With that being said though, about 2 years ago, I bought pretty much the exact same wallet, this guy, with my own money. And when the guy behind the company Taurus Camp approached me a few months ago and asked me whether or not I was interested in trying out any other of their wallets, I pretty much just asked him to build the exact same wallet once again, just with a different type of leather, and luckily he agreed. The reason why I didn't use the opportunity to try out any of their other models, even though I'm certain that they might be great in their own right, is that I simply cannot imagine there to be any better wallet than the one that I already had in terms of the functionality and the layout. And having the exact same wallet but with the most premium type of leather, that almost sounded too good to be true. I have tried so many different wallets over the years, it's not even funny anymore. It was part of a journey where I put a ton of time, effort and money into finding the daily carry essentials that worked best for me, which among other things usually consists of my phone, wallet and keys, as well as a pocket knife, a pen and a small flashlight. I want my daily essentials or everyday carry items, also known as EDC, to be of the highest quality, good looking and as unobtrusive as possible. These things are supposed to make my life easier and not to get in the way. For my wallet, that meant first and foremost that I went from a full-size trifold wallet that I used to carry in my back pocket to a front pocket wallet. And that's mainly just because I do sit around a lot in my day-to-day life, in my job, and I also apparently have already developed a mild form of scoliosis, and that might actually be due to sitting on a big ass wallet all day, every day for several years. When you make the switch to a front pocket wallet, size obviously becomes one of the main concerns. On one hand, the wallet should be as small as possible so that it doesn't get in the way and it doesn't look weird in your front pocket. And on the other hand, it still needs to be big enough to carry a decent amount of cards, coins and paper bills. And it also shouldn't be so small that it gets fiddly if you actually have to use it to pay for something. Also, and that is just my personal opinion, even though I do like a small wallet, I still think that there should be a bit of substance to your wallet, because otherwise, I don't know, it just looks wrong to me. And in my opinion, the Taurus Camp grain wallet, doesn't matter in which type of leather you get it, perfectly fits that bill. What makes this wallet so elegant and clever is its design and layout. This particular model is folded from a single piece of leather that is wrapped around itself and stitched together in only one spot, down at the bottom. The lid is held in place with nothing other than friction, and it has never gotten undone, so it works brilliantly. There is, however, also a version of this wallet with a button, but me personally, I prefer the simple elegance of this folding design. The rest of the layout is just as simple and genius. There is a main compartment that easily houses 8 cards and more. I also like to clip a mini twisty pen on the inside, which just happens to fit perfectly in here and doesn't take up too much space. It comes in handy all the time for all types of quick notes or signing of documents. Behind the main compartment you find another slot that goes down about half the length of the wallet, and that is where you can store some coins. I have actually tried living the cashless life, but it is almost impossible here in Germany. And if you actually have to pay for anything in cash, you can't avoid collecting those coins. This pocket can house quite a bit of cash, but it gets a bit unwieldy if you're starting to carry around too many coins. Behind the main compartment is where you can store your paper bills, and a single fold is usually enough. And just as a bonus, you can also get this wallet with a small slot for a key behind the main flap as well. I love this so much, it's ridiculous, and it also frees up even more space in my pockets. Lastly, let's talk about the leather quality and the differences between this one that I got recently for free and this other one that I bought about 2 years ago with my own money. Obviously, as I already mentioned, the newer one is made from a more premium type of leather. This is Italian shell cordovan leather. It is about as premium as it gets and takes on the most beautiful patina. I specifically asked for a natural shell cordovan instead of like a dark brown or a black one, because I think natural shell cordovan develops the most beautiful patina. But to be honest, when it first arrived, I almost second guessed that decision, because right out of the box it looks rather bland. But for people who know, that is sort of the charm of it, because it only takes a few days before it starts taking on more and more of a patina, and from that point on it gets more beautiful with each day that you are carrying it. By now, about 5 to 6 months later, it has a beautiful, rich brown tone to it. Aside from that, this leather has such a smooth feeling to it, and it just feels and smells premium. It is certainly not immune to wear, and it does show scars if you accidentally scratch it, but all of that just further improves that patina if you ask me. But aside from just the higher quality leather that I got on this new wallet, it was also just wonderful to see the improvements in fit and finish and overall build quality that Taurus Camp apparently have made over the past 2 years. It's just the little details, but if you look at the edge finishing on this new wallet compared to my old one, everything is just a bit cleaner and a bit more premium. I also really appreciate the chamfering on the bottom corners. Again, those are just little details, and to be honest, I was perfectly happy with the fit and finish that I got on this wallet, but it's still just so nice to see the extra effort that went into making this one. Obviously and honestly, I cannot tell you if you get this level of fit and finish on all of Taurus Camp's wallets from now on, or if it's just the more premium line with the premium shell cordovan leather, or if it's just because they knew that I would send this to me and that this would probably end up in one of my videos. But judging by the photos from the Instagram page, I actually assume that this is now their production standard and that they just stepped up their quality game. And that's something that I really do appreciate. In terms of negatives, I honestly really can't think of many. As I said earlier, this wallet gets a bit clumsy if you carry around too many coins, and it can get a bit fiddly if you really have it packed and you need to get to one of your cards that is not right on the front or the back, but buried somewhere in the middle. But to be honest, that really just comes with the territory. You can really only get around that by using either separate slots or some sort of mechanism to feather those cards up, but either way, that would also make the wallet thicker, so I would much prefer it to stay just the way it is right now. In conclusion, and that's no surprise by now, I absolutely love this wallet. And right now, I do not know of any other wallet that exists that I would rather have as my everyday carry wallet. And I've actually also looked at several viewer recommendations from the comments, but none of them really looked like they could take the place of this guy. Now, if I were to somehow lose both of these wallets, I would absolutely buy the natural shell cordovan leather again in a heartbeat. I do love it. But you know, that's just me. I have a thing for premium leather, and I also do want that patina. If you get the quote-unquote regular grain wallet, you can save about half the price and still get the exact same layout and functionality with still very decent quality genuine leather. I mean, look at this one. It has been used for about 2 years and there are no quality issues whatsoever. Nothing has come loose or torn up or gotten too saggy. It's just sort of worn in, and it also has gotten a nice patina. So yeah, if you want to get 85% of the experience for half the price, this quote-unquote regular one is the one to go for you. But if you want to have the best wallet that money can buy, in my opinion at least, this one in natural shell cordovan is the way to go for you. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any recommendations for other wallets that I should probably check out, leave them down in the comments below. And until next time, take care. Bye bye.